Are you learning English? This video is perfect for you. In this video, you'll learn new English words. Listen to learn more English. My name is Courtney, and today we're walking around a town called Oakmont. We're walking around Oakmont. Let's learn English together. 6,700 people live in Oakmont. Oakmont is famous for its country club. A country club is where people play golf. Golf is a sport where you hit a small white ball with a golf club. The city of Oakmont is famous because it has a very difficult and important golf course here. In fact, the US Open has been hosted here 10 times. The US Open was hosted here last year, and a lot of people went. I'm going to cross the street. I'm crossing the street, and I'm walking towards the nail salon. This is the nail salon. But I'm not going to the nail salon. I'm going to cross the street again. I'm crossing the street again, and I'm headed towards the stairs. I'm going to walk up the stairs, but first, I need to cross the railroad tracks. These are the railroad tracks. Trains go on the railroad tracks. So, it's clear on the left side and it's clear on the right side. So I can cross the railroad tracks and walk up the stairs. And now I need to cross the street one more time. The streets here are made of red brick. This isn't common in the US. It's not common to have a street made out of red bricks. I am walking in the crosswalk, and now I'm on the sidewalk. Here are different businesses. I'm passing a coffee shop, a home goods store, a barber shop, a clothing store. There are a lot of small businesses here on the main street of Oakmont. Oakmont also is famous for its bakery, the Oakmont Bakery. I'm not sure where the bakery is, but maybe I can walk to it. All I know is that the Oakmont Bakery is crazy. It has so many different types of baked goods. There are cinnamon rolls, there are cakes, there are pies, there are cookies. There are so many different types of baked goods at the Oakmont Bakery. One day I'll make a video just about the Oakmont Bakery because it's definitely an experience. Here on the main street is a bench that has a shelter and a clock tower, and a semi is driving in front of it. I think this clock tower is really cool. Look. This is a clock tower where the numbers are Roman numerals. The numbers aren't normal numbers like 1, 2, 3. The numbers are Roman numerals. Do you know how to read Roman numerals? I always get confused. I always get a little bit confused when I'm reading Roman numerals. This is the Oakmont post office. Wow, this is a really fancy post office. It has a golden eagle on top of the entrance. I really like to get mail. I think that regular mail in an envelope, mail on paper, or in a package is better than electronic mail. It's better than an email. It's better than a text message. I love to get mail. It's fun. It's like a surprise. You never know when you're going to get mail. But every time that I get a letter or a package, I'm always really excited. Especially if it's from a friend. Especially if it's from a friend or a family member. I like getting surprised by mail. This is the dentist's office. You can see that this is the dentist's office because it has a picture of a tooth. Its sign is a picture of a tooth. I'm crossing the street again. I'm using the crosswalk to cross the street again. I like small towns like Oakmont. I don't like the big city as much as I like small towns. I think small towns are a lot calmer, a lot quieter, and it's a lot easier to walk around and to do things. For example, in bigger cities, it takes forever to park. And here, it was easy to find a parking spot. It was super easy to find a parking spot. I didn't even have to wait. I found a parking spot right away. That's one thing that I like about smaller towns. This is the gas station. This is where you fill up your car. These flower beds are really pretty. And they have a type of flower called a marigold. These are called marigolds. My mom really likes gardening, and so she taught me the names of some of the different flowers. And marigolds are one of the different flowers that she taught me. I don't know if my mom still grows marigolds, but at least in the past, she used to grow marigolds. This is a theater called the Oaks. Let's see what's playing. Friday at 8 p.m., the Bodines, and Saturday at 8 p.m., Night of the Living Dead. I haven't watched either of those movies. I don't go to the movie theater very often. I usually go to the movie theater maybe once or twice a year. I think movie theaters are dying here in the US. Jed and I went to the movie theaters on a Friday night, and we were the only people there except for one other couple. We were the only people at the movie theater on a Friday night. So I don't think the future of movie theaters is very bright in the US. But maybe they're more popular in other places. This is called the Good Home Gallery. A gallery usually is a collection of something. Usually a collection of art or furniture. Let's see what type of gallery this is. Oh. Well, sorry, we're closed. This sign says that the gallery isn't open, it's closed. The hours are here. There are new hours at the gallery. Thursday from 10 to 6, Friday from 10 to 5, and Saturday from 10 to 3. Now I'm going back down the stairs. I'm walking downstairs, and I'm looking to the left, and I'm looking to the right, and now I can cross the train tracks. I'm crossing the train tracks. And now I want to cross the street again. I need to cross the street again, but there are cars. This car is waiting for me. One nice thing about small towns is that there's not a lot of people, so it's not super crowded. But one of the downsides of not a lot of people is that there's not a lot of diversity. There's not a lot of different types of people. Small towns in the US tend to have a lot of similar types of people. I like different types of people. I like small towns, but I wish that small towns had more diverse populations. I wish they had different types of people in a small town, because here in the US, a lot of small towns have the same types of people. This sign is for the church and funeral parking. When people die, there's a ceremony called a funeral. Generally, at funerals, people wear dark colors. People usually wear black to funerals. Black is a symbol of sadness and grieving at funerals here in the US. I haven't been to a lot of funerals. I've only been to a few funerals. They're always a weird mixture of sadness, grieving, and happiness. Happiness for the memories, sadness for the loss of the person, and grieving because the person is gone and you won't ever see them again, at least not here on Earth. A lot of my videos have flowers in them, but that's because flowers are just so pretty. Look at these. These flowers are gorgeous. I love them. And look at these. I don't know what this plant is called, but it's insane. It's so pretty. If you want weekly English tests to help you test your English, sign up for my membership. With my membership, you will get weekly English audio tests to help test your English level. The tests are levels A1, A2, B1, and B2. There are 4 new tests every week, 1 at each level. Sign up for the membership below. Thanks for learning English with me today. I'm Courtney. Have a great day.